Hey, it's Adam from Outlier, and we are at week 18 of the NFL, which is when motivation is sometimes in question. We got some teams that are fighting for playoff spots. But I'm going to show you guys a play that I like in a game that matters this week 18, and also a cool little EV trick that I have discovered within Outlier that is a lot of fun. A lot of you that are not the super EV crowd, you'll probably understand it. And for the super EV crowd, you might be like, golf clap, good job. Way to use Outlier for what its purpose is for, which is finding smarter, better bets. All right, so let's jump right in. Boom. Do I want to be down there? I never know if I want to do that. So yeah, there you go. Let's do this. Okay, guys. So NFL, there aren't a lot of things out right now because players are going to be sitting, a lot of people doing backups, but there is one play that I really like, and I'm going to go to the Tampa Bay Rays, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. As you can see, I have filters. By the way, what I use my filters for is a lot of the different props that I'm always betting so that I can just easily pull it up. It makes it a lot easier than going in and selecting everything. So that said, let's go to this Tampa game. They're playing the Saints. They're playing the Bucks are playing the Saints. And the Saints are pretty much dead. Bucks need this game to win and get in. But let me find something here specifically that I liked. And here is what it is. It is Baker Mayfield over 36.5 longest completion. You'll see here, he's done it in 3 of his last 5. When you go to his home games, he has done it in 2 straight home games. It's been over 40 yards. This is a Saints team that does not have Marshawn Lattimore anymore, so don't really have to worry as much about Mike Evans. Baker's just also been firing, man. You just want to do this, and you know he's going to be slinging it. You don't have to worry about him getting benched. But if they are in control, maybe they ease up a little bit, and Kyle Trask, I guess, maybe gets some snaps. If that happens, I'd rather take the longest completion here. You can see here, it's pretty much the same price everywhere, except for Bet365 has a slight difference. But I'm going to do that. If you look at things over here, again, 42 there, 27 in the game that they lost. The games that they win, look, it's pretty consistent, and you can actually just let's try to. We think they win. We think they win, actually. Let's say that they win by even a touchdown. All right. Spread's 14.5. So check this out. All right. In the last, let's go to this. It's a little bit easier. The last 5 games that they have won by a touchdown or more, he has crushed this number. Okay. The only one not being this New York Giants game, which I think we can all agree, cold end of November in New York or New Jersey. Anyway, good bet. I like this one. Let's do it. And now I'm going to show you something that has really helped me a lot. I'm going to go to soccer. Okay, so the positive EV section of Outlier, I have created a little bit of a filter that I like where I am devigging, which means I'm taking away what the juice is, what the tax is, the hold that you're paying on a bet. That 110, that 10 cents is a vig. I am doing it so that it's usually people will devig against Pinnacle, sharpest book. It's where everyone creates their actions, where lines kind of are created. But I had a theory that what if we devig against FanDuel? And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you devig against FanDuel, it's the most popular book. It is often used by props. It is often used by those lovely Twitter touts. It's one that is kind of the squarest book, but also might be the sharpest one that you kind of want to beat a line on. When I was doing some splicing and dicing, I was noticing, hey, I'm getting better ROI on MGM. I'm getting better ROI on Caesars. So why don't I make a filter in Outlier where I'm specifically just going against the default book of FanDuel? So check this out. Here's my filters. I created one. I devigged against FanDuel. I'm using multiplicative because that's just the one that I like to use. It's a little bit riskier, but I like it. I do a minimum EV of around 2%. I like having 2% because it's like an aggressive edge that you're using. And then I make my minimum Kelly a little bit more aggressive. I don't necessarily follow the Kelly percentage of what I'm doing, but like all of these are going to be a unit for me, or to win a unit, because that's just how I bet and that's what's comfortable for me. But the EV percentage, I always make a little bit higher because I like to filter out the lower percentage stuff. It kind of gives me a little bit more ROI over time. I do everything that's within the next 24 hours. But something that I have discovered is that where it works really well where it's been very successful in beating lines has been in soccer. So let's go to leagues. We're going to go to selecting all here. Oh, look at this. There's tons of stuff. But there was one that I really liked in particular. I don't know if it's still here. I don't know. We're going to still be able to, let's see if we can still find it. But there was a Newcastle. Oh, must have not gone EV anymore. That's fine. We could take a look at it and use this one. Look, we could do a Serie A. A lot of these, I'm finding that the corners market is very easy to beat when you're using MGM. So that being said, check this out. Here's a good one. Fiorentina corners over 5.5. Is this something that we might want to do? They haven't really been hitting it that much lately. Let's see. They are actually at home. Oh, but they've been crushing this at home. So this might be a real good one here. They're going against Napoli. Napoli in terms of corners, defense doesn't give up that many. But if you think that this team is going to be from behind, they're going to probably be doing a lot more attacking. I do like this one a lot. Let's see. In terms of their corners, yeah, they're actually up there. Okay, cool. And I like this. And then when you switch it to looking at what is happening, like in their last 8 home games, they've gone over this 6 out of the 8 times. I think this is great. Plus 188. This is awesome. We're going to take that. Let's go to one of the leagues that I know a little bit better. Let's go to the Premier League and see what we can find here. West Ham, the under 2.5. West Ham corners. West Ham's terrible. Tottenham, Newcastle, both teams to score. Both teams to score has been coming up a lot. The total. This West Ham one, not really that much that I really like over on that one, but I think I really do like that Serie A one. So look, guys, we got the Fiorentina corners over 5.5. You saw exactly how I got there. And again, I'm devigging against FanDuel. So by that, what I mean is I am saying that FanDuel, I want to beat your line. You are the be all end all line. You are the timeline. If you guys watch the Marvel Universe, Loki, you are that true timeline. I want to beat you. That's what I'm using for this. Generally for NFL, I'm actually devigging against Pinnacle because it's got such a sharper sport, and FanDuel I think is pretty good for telling on some of those lines. I use it as a little bit of a hint, but you can also just see it. Nothing else. This line is plus 134 on FanDuel. It is plus 188. That is a 13% edge. It's a great price. We're going to take it. 8% vig. We're going to rock on this one. That's pretty much all that I've got for you guys today. I also would recommend, it's not up here, Carson Wentz rushing touchdown. He's going to be starting for the Chiefs. He stinks, but he's also going to be running for his life. So look, I've given you a lot of information. You can always DM me. You can always message me at Hey Rosenberg. I will be around next week. We're getting soon to baseball season. We're going to get in NFL playoffs. We're going to have a lot of fun. Just hit me up. And as always, good luck with your bets.